Gluskabe was a little bit like the hero in Norway, in the Norse legend, like Thor. It's similar. He was somebody with magic. So before I talk about this book that you have in your hands there, I would like to introduce maybe these legends, where they come from, and just, a short introduction. In the beginning, according to, it's a myth, okay? The Abenaki, these legends are thousands of years old. So it's, it was a myth. It was a creation myth that gave birth to Gluskabe's legend. And we will see it because in the beginning, there was what the Abenaki called tabaldak, the owner. Mind you, it's the owner. Tabaldak was made of pure energy. He had no corporal body. And this is what we can see in picture 1. But Tabaldak was born because I don't know if I should call him he or she or they. I don't want to put a pronoun on him, but our ancestors said that it was because there was no sound and no movement. So Tabaldak just existed like that. And because he was born, he gave life to the creators. Shi Niwash. Often pictured in some tribes, Abenaki tribes, as 2 entities, one male and one female. And this is where we see picture number 2. The creator created the universe with the star, the planet, the earth, also all the living creatures on it. And the sound and the movement came to the owner of the universe, Tabaldak, and he was pleased with that. Right. Now, Gluskabe legends come from this one. When the creator finished creating the universe, they have, as you can see in picture 2, the dust, the gold dust of the creation on their hand. And on picture 3, you will see that they just clean their hand like that. And the dust of leftover fell on the earth. And from this golden dust, raised our hero with the name of Gluskabe, which meant at that time the one who created himself. But because he created himself, he had no parents. And he created himself already as a grown-up person. So he was made from the dust of the creation. So, he had extraordinary magical power. Gluskabe could create things. But right in the beginning, you could see that maybe, you can see that on picture number 4. Right at the beginning, when he got the power in his hand, he make a huge blunder. He used his powers unwisely. Picture number 5. So the creator took away from him the power to create. Because in the beginning, he could create things. But in our stories, he cannot. This has been taken away from him. So Gluskabe was left with some magical powers, like he could become as tall as a mountain or as small as an ant. He was never sick and he would never die. But that's all. And he had to follow the rule that he could only use his magical power to help the people, the Abenaki. He could not use that for himself. Like if he was hungry and he wanted to go fishing, he could not use them to get fish. It didn't work. He tried in some stories, you will see, but it flopped. He cannot.